We are representing our people. Our people are hungry back home. For me, to be honest with you, Mr. Speaker, there is nothing to celebrate.
Oh, you are saying we should not celebrate
Sir, we should
democracy?
be looking at celebrating food security. We should be looking at celebrating access to health care. So we should be looking at celebrating. There are a lot of things to celebrate. We know that we have had unbroken. Excuse me, please. I need to be protected.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Depending wherever you are watching us from and the hour you are watching us from, you are welcome to BMS News. One thing I love is to see people who are very, very outspoken, especially seeing those who are saying the truth, going into the House of Representatives to represent the people and also representing them very well. Not just most people that are at the House of Representatives and they are there representing themselves. This woman that I'm about to play her video is from Anambra State, and this woman, I love her courage, coming out to tell the speaker that what are we really celebrating this 2024, celebrating 25 years of uninterrupted democracy, yet people are dying. People are hungry. And what Bola Ahmed Tinubu was busy is to go and change the national anthem. Is the national anthem our problem in this nation? Why would Bola Ahmed Tinubu go back to a national anthem that was used within 1960 to 1978? A national anthem that was provided to us by the colonial masters. Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu really telling Nigerians that we cannot, even if we want to change the arise or come petrol, Nigeria's call obey? Is he trying to tell us that we cannot build our own national anthem, rather going back to the colonial masters' national anthem? Guys, I'll be playing that video for you people to watch on how this woman humiliated the National Assembly, even to an extent that the Speaker of the House doesn't even know what to say. He's just there busy shouting. Are you saying we should not celebrate democracy? Are you saying we should not celebrate democracy? This is really hilarious. A bag of fries is going for almost 80,000 naira now. Beans, that one that they don't even used to talk about it, and here we are celebrating. According to what Channel Television dropped, the price of a bag of rice increased by 129% in 1 year. That of beans increased by 217% in 1 year. And we are here celebrating uninterrupted democracy. Since these guys love what they are celebrating, since they love democracy, why don't they make Nigeria work? Guys, I feel like crying this evening. Making this video, I feel like crying. We have found ourselves in a situation where these hoodlums have hijacked this nation and they decide to play with this nation. Is the national anthem our problem in this nation? What are we really celebrating? Guys, watch the video. But remember, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, like our video, share our video, and please don't fail to turn on your notification bell in order to be getting our updates. We'll see you again in our subsequent bulletin.
I represent the good people of Awka North and South Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Anambra State. Mine is very brief. Like you said, that democracy is also a process where you give other people a chance to speak. And we're celebrating 25 years of independence, 25 years of unbroken democratic system. And for me, this celebration is coming to me with so much mixed feelings, because Nigerians are all watching us. Nigerians are listening to us. Those people we are representing are listening to us. How much of this democracy on unbroken democracy that we are celebrating today, how has it translated to, unbroken food security? How has it transferred and transformed into unbroken security in the nation? How has it transformed into unbroken access to education, access to health care? And we're talking about celebration of democracy. The democracy is government of the people, for the people, by the people. And it should actually change the lives of our people. We are representing our people. Our people are hungry back home. For me, to be honest with you, Mr. Speaker, there is nothing to celebrate.
Oh, you're saying we should not celebrate
So we should
democracy?
be looking at celebrating food security. We should be looking at celebrating access to health care. So we should be looking at celebrating. There are a lot of things to celebrate. We know that we have had unbroken. Excuse me, please. I need to be protected. I need to be protected, Mr. Speaker.
You are protected, but democracy is what is protecting you.
So
Democracy has given you that place you are standing.
We have on this floor.
To be a parliamentarian, you are it's democracy that gave you that platform. Are you saying you are not celebrating it?
What has it? How has it impacted? We need it to move a step further. We need it to move a step further. If I am here and it has brought me here, how has it impacted my own people? That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, thank you very much.
So please,
thank you.
We are celebrating, I am celebrating, but we should be able
Okay, you are celebrating it now.
Implement what we have been doing here.
Okay, thank you. So you are celebrating it now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable colleagues, Professor B has ended up saying that she is celebrating democracy. That's the
Procter & Gamble, escalating cost of living, and there's a crisis there. This is food inflation, and you can see it here. It's rising, and driven by post-harvest losses, insecurity challenges, and poor storage. So this is bad news. So how does it affect you, where you're sitting down at home, and Ini and Jeffrey? One, at this time last year, you bought a bag of rice for 35,000. Today, you're buying it at 80,000. It has increased by 129%. It actually got up to 95,000. Gari, very, very difficult. Gari was 28,000 a bag at this time last year. It is now 50,000. As a matter of fact, it crossed this and went back. Beans has become a major problem. Beans was 30,000 naira this time last year. It is now 95,000. It's gone up by 217%. You need beans for protein. A loaf of bread at this time last year was 900 naira. It's now 1,600. And a tuber of yam was 2,000 naira at this time last year. It is now 10,500. And guess what? The big problem is tomatoes. Yeah. Tomatoes was 40,000 a bag at this time last year. It is now 150,000.
Yeah, but Mr. When we hear there's so many factors feeding to this, especially the tomatoes, there's the news of pests, it's the planting season, and so, I mean, is it just the economy or the other things?
No,
I think you can.
I'm not done. This is evidence-based analysis. This is a fact.
Mr. Rwanda, apparently we have a lot to talk about. Yes. We're racing against time. And we know you have a seat on the table.
Well, let me just one
30
more
seconds.
slide.
30 seconds.
Next slide, please. There's a non-food basket. You did the food basket. Transport fare, Lagos to Abuja. At this time last year, it cost you 20,000 to go by night bus. Now it's 33,000. It's up 68%. Obalende to Woronshoki, it was 300 naira this time last year. It's now 500, up 67%. Lagos to Abuja was 38,000 last year. At this time, it's now 80K, 111%. And Lagos to London, thank God, is now dropped from 2.6 million to 1.4 million.
We say thanks to Air Peace for that.
Thanks, sir. Right. And finally, so our ranking amongst African countries has actually declined. In other words, we used to be, our GDP growth is 2.98 and South Africa is 1.93. Kenya has 4%, Ghana has 3.8%. Inflation, we are 33, South Africa is 5%, Kenya is 5%, Ghana is 25%. GDP per head, that is our wealth. Yeah. Every Nigerian is worth only $1,111. Guess what? South Africa every South African is worth $6,700. Kenya, $2,000. And Ghana, $2,200. We never in the past, we were always richer than Ghana. And now we are here. External reserves as percentage of GDP, the figures speak for themselves. So the picture is looking